My name is Jacob. I am 33 years old. I was married to a woman named Linda. We have been married for 5 years. I loved her very much. She was my whole world. We had a good life, but one thing was missing. We wanted a child. We wanted to be a family. We tried for many years. Every month we hoped, and every month we were sad. The hope was a small light. The sadness was a big, dark room. Linda's father was a rich and powerful man. He did not like me very much. He thought I was not good enough for his daughter. He wanted a grandchild. He wanted it badly. We had dinner at his big house every Sunday. He always talked about it. He looked at me with cold eyes. He said, "A man's job is to have a family, to have a son, to continue his name." His words were like small stones. They hit me every week. I loved my wife, but her father said I was not a man. Soon, my wife believed him. That was the start of the distance between us. We decided to go to a doctor. We wanted to find the problem. We did many tests. The tests took a long time. We were both very nervous. We just wanted an answer. Hope was still alive, but it was weak. One day the doctor called us into his office. He had a serious face. He looked at some papers. Then he looked at us. He looked at me. He said, "The problem is not with Linda." He paused for a moment. Then he said, "The problem is with you, Jacob." The room was silent. The doctor's words were very quiet, but they were very loud in my head. The problem was with me. It was my fault. I looked at Linda. She did not look at me. She just looked at the floor. I felt so much shame. I felt like a failure. It was like the air had been taken from the room. I was not a real man. Her father was right. The car ride home was silent. It was a heavy, painful silence. I wanted to hold Linda's hand, but I was afraid. I could already feel her slipping away. I felt a big wall between us now. The wall was my fault. Linda told her family the news. Her father was not sad. I think he was happy. He had a reason now. He could finally say the words out loud. He said to Linda, "I told you he was not good enough. Now you see. He cannot give you a real family." Linda started to change. She became quiet and distant. She did not laugh anymore. She did not touch me anymore. The love in her eyes was gone. Now there was only sadness and disappointment. We lived in the same house, but we were like two strangers. The house was cold. Our bed was cold. My heart was cold and broken. One evening she came to me. She was holding a piece of paper. Her hands were shaking. Her eyes were full of tears. She said, "Jacob, I can't do this anymore." Her voice was a whisper. "I want a baby so much. It is my biggest dream." I said, "I know, Linda. It is my dream too." She shook her head. She said, "But it's a dream you cannot give me. My family is right. I need a real family." The words were like a knife. She gave me the paper. It was divorce papers. She said, "I am so sorry, Jacob. I will always love you. But I have to choose, and I choose my dream." My wife left me. She said I could not give her a family. That was the end of my world. I felt broken. I felt worthless. I sold our house. It was full of sad memories. I packed my things into a few boxes. I left the city. I needed a new start. I had nothing but my name and my pain. I moved to a small town by the sea. The air was clean. The people were quiet. It was the first place in years that didn't know my story. I got a small apartment. I got a simple job at a local library. My life was very quiet and very lonely. For a long time, I was just a sad man. I worked. I came home. I ate alone. I read books. Some nights, the silence in that apartment felt like it could swallow me whole. I did not want to meet new people. I did not want to feel pain again. Then, one day, a woman came into the library. She had a kind smile and warm brown eyes. She had a little boy with her. He was maybe 5 years old. Her name was Serafina. The boy's name was Owen. She came to the library every week. We started to talk. She was easy to talk to. She was not like Linda's family. She was simple and kind. She was a single mother. Her husband had left her many years ago. She raised her son alone. She was very strong. We became friends. I found myself waiting for her visits, like a boy waiting for the sun after a long winter. Then we became more than friends. I started to fall in love with her. But I was scared. I was a broken man. I could not be a father. One day I told her my story. I told her about Linda. I told her about the tests. I told her I could not have children. I told her it was my fault. Serafina listened quietly. She did not say anything. She just held my hand. Then she said, "Jacob, a father is not just about blood. A father is about love. It is about being there." Her words were a gift. It felt like someone had lit a small candle in the darkest corner of my heart. They were like a key. They opened a door in my broken heart. I started to spend more time with her and Owen. At first I was awkward with the boy. I did not know how to play. I did not know what to say. But Owen was a happy kid. He did not care. He just wanted to play. He asked me to play catch with him. So we played catch in the park. He laughed when I missed the ball. His laugh was a beautiful sound. I started to help him with his homework. I read him bedtime stories. He fell asleep listening to my voice. I tucked him into his bed. I looked at his small, peaceful face, and I felt a new feeling. It was a warm, strong feeling in my chest. It was love, a different kind of love. It was the love of a father. My fault did not matter. My blood did not matter. Only love mattered. 1 year later, Serafina and I got married. I became Owen's stepfather. I was not a broken man anymore. I was a husband, and I was a father. I had a family, a real, happy family. Then, one sunny afternoon, we were at a park. It was a big park in a nearby city. Owen was laughing and running. I was chasing him. Serafina was watching us from a bench. She was smiling. My heart was so full of happiness. In that moment, I knew this was the life I had been searching for. I looked up for a moment, and I saw her. It was Linda. She was standing across the park. She was alone. She was watching us. Our eyes met. I saw her face clearly. I saw the shock in her eyes. She looked at me. Then she looked at Owen. She saw me lift him up. She saw me put him on my shoulders. She saw him laugh. She saw my family. My real, happy family. Her face changed. The shock was gone. Now I saw something else. I saw pain. I saw sadness. And I saw deep, deep regret. The look on her face told me everything. I did not feel angry. I did not feel sad. I just felt a little bit of pity for her. She made her choice. She listened to her family. She chose a dream of a perfect family. I turned away from her. I looked at my son, my real son. He was laughing on my shoulders. I looked at my wife, my beautiful, kind wife. She was walking towards us. This was my family. This was my life. It wasn't perfect like some dreams. It was perfect where it mattered. And to me, it was perfect. Thanks so much for your time. Subscribe for more stories and practice.